Hello everyone, this is our YouTube channel Your Doctor. Once again you're most welcome our episode number 2, Types of Cancer. The main types of cancer. Our bodies are made up of billions of cells. The cells are so small that we can only see them under a microscope. Cells group together to make up the tissues and organs of our bodies. They are very similar, but vary in some ways because body organs do very different things. For example, nerves and muscles do different things, so the cells have different structures. There are more than 200 types of cancer and we can classify cancers according to where they start in the body, such as breast cancer or lung cancer. We can also group cancer according to the type of cell they start in. There are 5 main groups. These are: A. Carcinoma. This cancer begins in the skin or in tissues that line or cover internal organs. There are different subtypes, including adenocarcinoma, basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma and transitional cell carcinoma. B. Sarcoma. This cancer begins in the connective or supportive tissues such as bone, cartilage, fat, muscle or blood vessels. Leukemia. This is cancer of the white blood cells. It starts in the tissues that make blood cells such as the bone marrow. C. Lymphoma and myeloma. These cancers begin in the cells of the immune system. Open a glossary item. D. Brain and spinal cord cancers. These are known as central nervous system cancers. A. Carcinomas. Carcinomas start in epithelial tissues. These tissues cover the outside of the body such as the skin. Cover and line all the organs inside the body such as the organs of the digestive system. Open a glossary item. Line the body cavities such as the inside of the chest cavity and the abdominal cavity. Carcinomas are the most common type of cancer. They include many breast, lung, bowel and prostate cancers. There are different types of epithelial cells and these can develop into different types of carcinoma. These include: 1. Squamous cell. 2. Carcinoma. 3. Adenocarcinoma. 4. Transitional cell carcinoma. 5. Basal cell carcinoma. 1. Squamous cell carcinoma. Squamous cell carcinoma starts in squamous cells. These are the flat, surface-covering cells found in areas such as the skin or the lining of the throat or food pipe, esophagus. 2. Adenocarcinoma. Adenocarcinomas start in glandular cells called adenomatous cells. Glandular cells produce fluids to keep tissues moist. 3. Transitional cell carcinoma. Transitional cells are cells that can stretch as an organ expands. They make up tissues called transitional epithelium. An example is the lining of the bladder. Cancers that start in these cells are called transitional cell carcinoma. 4. Basal cell carcinoma. Basal cells line the deepest layer of skin cells. Cancers that start in these cells are called basal cell carcinomas. 5. Sarcomas. Sarcomas start in connective tissues. These are the supporting tissues of the body. Connective tissues include the bones, cartilage, tendons and fibrous tissue that support organs. Sarcomas are much less common than carcinomas. There are 2 main types. A. Bone sarcomas. B. Soft tissue sarcomas. These make up less than 1 in every 100 cancers, 1%, diagnosed every year. A. Bone sarcomas. Sarcomas of bone start from bone cells. B. Soft tissue sarcomas. Soft tissue sarcomas are rare but the most common types start in cartilage or muscle. First, cartilage cancer. Cancer of the cartilage is called chondrosarcoma. Second, muscle cancer. Cancer of muscle cells is called rhabdomyosarcoma or leiomyosarcoma. A. Leukemias. Cancers of blood cells. Leukemia is cancer of the white blood cells. The bone marrow. Open a glossary item. Makes too many white blood cells. The blood cells are not fully formed and so they don't work properly. The abnormal cells build up in the blood. Leukemias are uncommon. They make up only 3 out of 100 of all cancer cases, 3%. But they are the most common type of cancer in children. B. Lymphomas and myeloma. Other types of cancer are lymphomas and myeloma. They are cancers of the lymphatic system. Open a glossary item. The lymphatic system is a system of tubes and glands in the body that filters body fluid and fights infection. C. Lymphomas. Lymphoma is cancer that starts in the lymph glands or cells of the lymphatic system. Open a glossary item. The lymphatic system runs all through the body, so lymphoma can start just about anywhere. It happens because some of the lymphatic system white blood cells, lymphocytes, start to divide in an abnormal way. And don't die as they should. These cells start to divide before they become fully grown, mature, so they can't fight infection. The abnormal lymphocytes start to collect in the lymph nodes or other places such as the bone marrow or spleen. They can then grow into tumors. Lymphomas make up about 5 out of every 100 cancer cases, 5%, in the UK. D. Myeloma. Myeloma is a cancer that starts in plasma cells. Plasma cells are a type of white blood cell made in the bone marrow. They produce antibodies, also called immunoglobulins, to help fight infection. Plasma cells can become abnormal and multiply out of control. They make a type of antibody that doesn't work properly to fight infection. Myeloma makes up about 2 out of every 100 cases of cancer, 2%, in the Britain. Brain and spinal cord cancer.